you're going on with your life. You wake up and continue on living your best life day after day because you have the passive income you need to not spend your days working for somebody else. The seasons change, the holidays come and go. Then, bam, it's tax time. Holy crap, it's tax time. Oh, shit. Holy crap, it's tax time. Tax time is probably the very most stressful time of the year for a lot of us, especially if you are self-employed and running a one-man show, or in my case, one-woman show. Where are all my receipts? Why is it so hard to keep up with receipts? How much did I even collect in rent last year? Is this even a deductible expense? Next year, I am going to be better prepared for this. Well, this year was a few years back for me because I do not go through this at tax time anymore. Not ever. Because I learned there is a better way, and QuickBooks is absolutely the answer for me. Please do hit that like button down below and I'll tell you all the reasons why QuickBooks is the answer that'll help you keep from feeling like you got hit by a truck at tax time. Let's get to it. I use QuickBooks for my bookkeeping needs because it is an incredibly robust app that allows me to customize it to my needs as different aspects of my business grow and develop. Bookkeeping is certainly not the fun part of running your own business, but it's one of the most important parts. You really need to understand the finances part, especially if you have somebody else handling the bookkeeping, because no one will be responsible for your money like you are. You have to know all about your money, or you're going to be a target for someone else who will. You don't want to be a target, do you? No, nobody wants to be a target. I am a serial entrepreneur, and I always have more than one thing going at a time. QuickBooks lets me keep track of everything both individually and from a global perspective. QuickBooks also allows you to start small with a very basic bookkeeping system at a reasonable price. Then, as you need more, you can get more. You really only pay for what you need month to month as you go. For me, I need to keep track of 3 business ventures at this time. Right now, my rental property investments are my most detailed business. I'm able to keep track of all the income and all the expenses and break everything down by property as well. So that means I can run a profit and loss statement specific to one property and know exactly where I stand with that property alone. I can do the same for all the assets like the houses and the appliances, escrow accounts, things like that, and also the liabilities like the mortgages and the accrual accounts for taxes. It is really valuable info to be able to see all the financial details of a specific property in a clean and clear way. This feature makes it easy to make clear-minded decisions about each property individually, but I can also look at everything from a combined perspective and clearly know how my investments are doing all together. All the QuickBooks transactions have the ability to have a source document attached to them. This is stuff like receipts for expenses or even closing statements for asset and liability items. It is as simple as attaching a pic from your phone, so you're not looking for receipts at the end of the year. Take the pic when you get the receipt, attach it to the transaction in your QuickBooks app, and move on with your life. It could not be any easier. What really makes QuickBooks the very best choice for me is the ease of use it provides at tax time. Every single tax accountant in the country knows how to use QuickBooks. If they don't, do not work with them. Seriously, if you come across an accountant that doesn't know how to use QuickBooks, keep moving. I promise that person is not the accountant for you. That is not the accountant for anyone, like ever. At tax time, all you have to do is invite your accountant to your app through their invite option. If you have kept up with your stuff, your accountant should be able to take it from there with little to no input from you. If you haven't kept up with your stuff, then you're gonna need to take some calls from your accountant at tax time, but that's on you. Keep up with your stuff and you won't be bothered. I was an accountant in my past life. So that does give me a little bit of a head start in understanding how to set all this stuff up. But really, anyone can do it. You simply start by setting up your banking feeds in the app, and then you just move forward dealing with each and every transaction as it's fed into the app by your bank. You can do the same with any credit cards or other accounts you may have for your business. This keeps you from missing anything. As the transaction comes in from your feed, you attach the picture of the receipt from your phone. Easy cheesy, done. No need to keep the paper copy of the receipt because QuickBooks backs up all of your data. And that means one more piece of paper is eliminated from your life for good. And that's a good thing. Now, another great thing about QuickBooks is that there is a ton of help out there for you if you need it. Of course, they have a support function, but you can find answers to just about anything you could possibly imagine about the app. It doesn't need to be complicated to be good, and it is a simple system to use. There are message boards, YouTube videos, of course, blogs, and so much more info out there. You will find what you are looking for with a simple Google search. It's just that easy. Now, there are a lot of other options out there, and I think some of them are probably pretty good. However, most are modeled after QuickBooks because QuickBooks is the accounting industry leader for a reason. It works. It can be customized as much as or as little as you want. You can start where you are in your business and it can grow with you. It's easy to keep up with and it provides all the insight you will need in managing your business and keeping up with multiple businesses as well if that's what you need, like me. For all these reasons, QuickBooks is the best solution for me. Keeping up with it just once per month allows me to relax at tax time and enjoy all the tax benefits investing in rental properties allows me. QuickBooks is even integrated with most tax prep apps, so there really isn't too much that can go wrong if you've kept up with anything. And I love it when things don't go wrong. Drop down into the comments and let me know if you have any specific questions about how I've set up my system or about anything else real estate investing. I love to chat about this stuff. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes. Please consider clicking here in this video you see on your screen now. I'm waiting for you over here so we can hang out for a few more minutes. But until I see you there, cheers.